Hello YouTube, Motor Car Guy here, welcome back, and today we are back with another build. Today we are building this 1995 C4 Corvette ZR-1. It's a monogram kit. This is an old kit. So let's get to the parts. Here's our Corvette body. We got our inner hood. It's got the pop-up headlights in it. Tire backs. Dash, body braces or chassis, steering wheel, and some tire parts. We got our hood that opens up, front clip, firewall, radiator, fan, rear end parts, some motor parts. We got our seats, our door panels. Some hoses and some mirrors and cylinder heads and some other parts. Here we got interior, we got our motor halves, some suspension, rear ends, some other motor parts, air cleaner. There's some big old rims, some motor parts, mirrors. On this chrome tree, we got some A-arms, some headers, intake, exhaust, disc brakes, headlight housing, all one piece windshield back glass. Gotta paint that black. Here's our tires. Here's our taillights. We got our, I don't know what this is. Then we got our marker lights, fog lights, whatever. Got this little card with some models on it. There's our decals that are probably shot. I doubt if I use any of these decals. And then directions that nobody cares about. So let's get into paint stuff we're using. Paint stuff we'll be using. We'll use the gloss deep blue for the body, talc aluminum for the motor, and maybe a few suspension parts. Gloss black for the interior and chassis, and then some flat black for some suspension parts, maybe, and some motor. And there's Mod Podge for glass. There's our black wash, our glue, hobby knife, trusty pliers, chrome sharpie, and razor blade knife. Let's head over to the paint booth. Okay, build update number 1. We got the body painted, and then we got our engine bay painted, and then the door handles, little Corvette logo on the trunk, back, and some of the trim. We got the trim done on the glass, and I had to paint the top part of the glass so it could be match body. Next I'm going to paint this part flat black for the headliner. So yeah, the roof is molded with the glass. It's stupid. Here's our interior. Just got our door panels on, seats, and our shifter. Stuck up at the firewall and dash in. There's a motor, not sure what type of motor it is. All done. There's a chassis. That's what's been done to it because before I could do anything, I gotta have my interior and the body. Well, glass first, then the interior. Then I can put my chassis, then I can mount my motor, then I can do all the suspension work. It's crazy. So in other words, about the time you get maybe the second update, this car will be almost done. So in other words, I may or may not do a second update, so you just have to keep watching to see. Painted the headlight, pop-up headlights. There's our dash. There's some of our suspension work already done. There's our firewall. Here's our radiator assembly. Got like a cross member frame piece. Done my disc brakes. Meters painted. And then also the hood is painted. And our front clip. So. Alright. On to build update number 2, maybe. Build deck number 2. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one or not, but that's what I can come up with. So the body's pretty much done. Chassis, motor, and all that's mounted. Interior. We got motor in, radiator, air cleaner. Got the glass. All that interior. Motor mounted. All of our rear end. Even all of our front end stuff. All that. We got our fog lights, amber lights in. Chrome bezel on the front clip, and then it's ready to go on. We got our tires done. This is my brake light up top. I just gotta paint it red through there. Got my mirrors in. We got this on. Still gotta put the body supports on. Taillights. The tire bags. Tire parts. And then disc brakes, which the disc brakes go into the tire backs, then they go onto the chassis. Then you put the tires on. And then my exhaust. Got our heater hose, I think is what this is, racy. Washer bottle. And then whatever decals I'm able to put on, so. Alright, let's see what she looks like done. Alright, it is done. This 95 ZR-1 C4 Corvette. Took me about, I think about 5 days, give or take. Not a huge fan of this kit at all. Let's just say it's goofy how it goes together. I'll say that. And then what you see here, this is, I just done this for the thumbnail, like it's at a car show. That's why I done it. You have almost your engine not fully assembled to mount it. You gotta wait till your engine's mounted to do all the suspension work in the rear. You gotta have your glass in, then your interior, then your chassis, then your motor before you can do any chassis work. Well, any frame work, put your rear in and all that. I'm not a fan of it whatsoever. There's something up this hood that I don't want to close all the way. So probably won't be taking it to any model shows. But I don't really recommend the kit. Here's the interior. Can't really see it all that good. There's the motor. Not sure what type of motor is in it. That's the ZR-1. See. Don't want to close all the way. And there's underneath. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hope y'all guys enjoyed suffering with me. So, next build is going to be a 1960 Ford Starliner. So, stay tuned for that. It'll be next. See y'all guys later.